Yo, welcome to Crypto Cliffnotes. In this episode, what I'm going to be talking about today is a special project that I see a lot of potential in bringing unity to the crypto world. It's actually in the top 10 and it's called Polkadot, right? The ticker of the coin for this project is DOT. And basically, inside of this video, what you guys are going to hear about today is what it is, how it works, some potential in this project, just some big time people that are starting to speak about this project, and just some technical analysis I want to break down for you guys so you guys can know when to get in, maybe when to take some profits, and a long-term price that I specifically see it going to. I am not a financial advisor. I am giving you my opinion based upon education, based upon experience. And also just a little reminder that we are doing a giveaway, right? We need 200 subscribers on Instagram, 200 subscribers in our Telegram chat, and 200 subscribers on our YouTube channel. We will be giving away a Ledger Nano S directly sent from the website to your home. So there's no catering. We're not going to be sending it to you. It's going to come straight from the website. But going back to our stream, let's connect the dots. So Polkadot right now, family. Polkadot, like I said, the ticker for it, or the coin for it, is DOT. It is sitting at number 9 coin. I think it was up in the 5 or number 6 rank at one point sometime this year, or like the end of last year, sitting at about $21.29. I think it's a pretty good price to start actually looking into investing into it right now. It has about 953 billion coins in circulating supply, and its total supply is about a little over 1 billion coins. Sorry, that was 953 million. I'm sorry, guys. 953 million coins, and its total supply is over a little bit over 1 billion coins. And if you just understand, it's only 100 million coins away from maxing its supply out. Once the supply is gone, family, you got to understand when it comes to this, supply and circulating supply and total supply. Once it's gone, right, it's going to be very hard to get these coins, guys. It's going to be very, very hard to get these coins. And right now, I do believe it's going to be, getting some mass adoption here, just now hitting Coinbase the last couple of days. I know a lot of you are like, okay, I've never heard of Polkadot. What exactly is Polkadot? So I'm going to go ahead, if you guys can see this highlighted area right here, highlighted some things for you guys to understand what it is. So Polkadot is an open source sharding multi-chain protocol that facilitates the cross-chain transfer of any data or asset types, not just tokens, thereby making a wide range of blockchains interoperable with each other. This interoperability seeks to establish a fully decentralized and private web controlled by its users and simplify the creation of new applications, institutions, and services. So family, right? Family, what this means is, this is gonna, really put together a lot of projects. For example, this would be like, maybe putting Bitcoin and Ethereum together, right? Operating together, right? Polkadot is a project that wants to bring unity to the crypto world, to really bring mass adoption out there, and really do some things which I'm going to break down here in a minute. But Polkadot's native DOT token serves 3 clear purposes: providing network governance, operations, and creating parachains by bonding, right? So bonding everything together, bringing everything together. And I'm actually going to break that down for you here in a second on this next part of the video. Now, who is it? Who are its founders? Because we know, it's very important to know who actually created these projects, created these coins, right? We need to know who actually developed these things so we know it's a legit project, right? So its founders are Dr. Gavin Wood, Robert, I don't know how to say his last name, and Peter Zeban. I think that's how you say his name. But who is Gavin Wood, right? Who's Gavin Wood? Because I think you guys need to know who that is. Gavin Wood is actually one of the co-founders of Ethereum, right? This is huge, guys. He's one of the co-founders of Ethereum. He actually created the smart contract coding language Solidity, right? So, what I really want you guys to understand is there are some really, really big problems that Ethereum has, right? There's some big problems that Ethereum has that I think Dr. Gavin Wood might know about, right? And he might be able to use this project Polkadot to solve some of those things. And I'm actually going to go into that here in a minute. There are some strengths that Ethereum doesn't have, right? Ethereum has high gas fees sometimes, right? There are some other things which I'm going to break down here in a minute that are weaknesses for Ethereum, but are strengths for Polkadot. Now let's go into the actual network and how the actual blockchain of Polkadot works, right? So you have the relay chain. That is your first layer of this project, right? The relay chain, which is that core layer, it actually is a bookkeeper and overlooks all the network transactions, right? And then you move to your parachain, right? Right there in the middle, a little square, right? Basically, it's the second layer made up of individual blockchains all connected in parallel, right? Basically, what this will allow it to do is, bring multiple chains together to enable scalability and increase transaction speeds, having transactions go through way quicker, right? And then you have your bridges, which, as you guys can see right here, is your validators, right? These bridges are used to connect to difficult or established blockchains, right? So like I said before, that's just like bringing Bitcoin and Ethereum, or Bitcoin and Ripple, or Ethereum and Cardano, right? It's bringing these projects together to operate as one to really explode the crypto world. Now let's connect the dots even deeper, right? Let's connect the dots even deeper and understand who's actually talking about it. Now, as you guys can see right here in the highlighted text, right? The founder of Robonomics, I don't know how to say his name, believes that Polkadot is set to boost the development of open blockchains that have a number of incremental benefits compared to the private conventional blockchains we are used to, right? So what he's basically saying is it's open to connecting to different projects, right? Bringing projects together to connect with the Polkadot ecosystem. Unlike, you can't connect Bitcoin and Ethereum right now, right? Ethereum can't connect to things like Cardano, right? So understand, right? Understand that this is a open network to connecting with different bigger networks, and I think that's really what put this project in the top 10 as well. He further states that the future of collective governance should not be built around enterprise blockchains, but around the distributed ledger ecosystems like Polkadot, which is more cost effective for the end user. And if you guys don't know what Robonomics is, it's basically a company, a project that basically works on AI like robots, right? We already know that the world is turning to AI. Many people are losing their jobs in the corporate America just because of AI. It's less cost effective and it's more efficient, right? They can't make excuses to not come to work, right? So just understand, we're getting some really good information here from the founder of Robonomics. Just to wrap up the fundamentals of Polkadot, right? Ethereum has some problems. For example, scalability. You're not able to scale as many projects on that network. Yes, there's a bunch of projects, but you cannot scale every single project on the Ethereum blockchain, as well as gas fees, right? If you were into the market when, the big boom happened on Ethereum cracking over 4,000, right? If you were in the market when we had that big push down, the gas fees were very high, right? And it would really, buying on Uniswap and buying projects on PancakeSwap and all these different projects that included paying with Ethereum, it really wasn't even worth paying for those projects unless you were buying thousands of dollars worth, where the fees weren't really, as big as your actual investment. Right. Now, as of having those that scalability and gas fee problem, that's actually a strength with Polkadot, right? And overall, just to wrap this up real quick, and we're gonna get into some analysis. We got to understand this is a project that's very broad and very open to different projects. Any project can be connected to the Polkadot blockchain. Just getting into some technical analysis, right? Just getting into some technical analysis because I'm an analysis guy. I love to go over analysis. I love to give you guys best points that I see that's great to get into. Just looking into it though, just looking into it. Right now, Polkadot is sitting at about 21 $22 or so. Its highest that it's actually cracked at was 48 That was, on that last big push up on that bull run that we had. We did have a little retracement. Now I say retracement because I still believe we are not in a bearish market yet. But right now, I think it's a pretty decent time to start, stacking up these coins, start stacking up these projects, because I do see the potential long term. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do see this long term. I do see this thing, in the next 4 to 5 years being something around where Ethereum is right now, just with everything that I explained today. But if we're looking at, this project right here, I think if you want to look maybe to get in, maybe around like the $20 range. Like I said, right now is a pretty decent time to look into it, but around the $20 range, $20.50 range, I think that's a really good opportunity to start getting in the market. I think a couple places that you could, if you are a short-term investor, you like to, maybe make a certain percentage and take out. I think, around the $26, $27 range is a great place to get out. Maybe you want to hold it a little bit longer. I think you could easily see it come up to, your $29, $30 range. And then if you were to hold it up to its last high around, 50 dollars or so, I think, that's a 2x right there. It's like a 2.5x right there. So if you want to 2x your income, there you go, right? That's the analysis for Polkadot. So in conclusion of this video, right, Polkadot is a great project. It's being talked about a lot. Definitely check into their social media. Definitely check into this project. Look into it. Don't just buy it just because I'm saying it. Do your research. Look into what's going on. It actually just dropped into Coinbase this week, and I think this potential could easily reach up to Ethereum's price range in the next couple years. And even if it were to go back up, as I showed you guys in the analysis, back up to its highest, that's a 2x plus right there. Right, so that's doubling your income on that investment as we speak, if it gets back up to its last highest point on that last bull run. But that is it for this video. I appreciate you guys for tapping in to this video, checking out this information. Again, we are not financial advisors. I'm just giving you guys opinions. Definitely check out that giveaway. Definitely participate. We plan on giving and having these numbers up by the end of this month, if not the beginning of this month. So definitely go and check out our Instagram, our Telegram, and our YouTube. Subscribe to all of those. And on that Instagram post on our Instagram, you just comment done, and that's it. But I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys at the top. Peace.